Do you smell that? It's another World of Warcraft video by Papatello. Oh, yes, it is indeed. Don't worry, we're not storing anything. It's not that kind of video. Settle down, lock it in. That family behavior, okay? I want you guys to calm down in the comments right now. You're coming to this video already. You're already acting up. Editor, I want everybody banned, right? He knows what to do already. The editor is locked in right now today. He's actually really locked in. He was up before me. I was up. I was like, Forrest Whitaker, what's going on? And he's already gathering the news. I'm like, damn, this guy's good. You're good. You're doing the right thing. I'll smack the... Let him settle down. However, take a sip. Hydration Nation. You already know the deal. Lock it in mentality. Papatello's here with the news. Ah, that is indeed good water. That must be a DMF buff that I picked up recently, and then it was stolen, and I was killed by yet another horde. There goes my DMF for another 4 hours. However, lock it in. So I wake up. In reality, I'm like, what the hell's going on here, right? Is this season of Discovery news? What is happening? And I find out it's not SOD. Blizzard's coming out with a Battle Royale. A Battle Royale in 2024? What is Apex, Fortnite, Warzone, H1, PUBG, Battle Royale, World of Warcraft? What the fuck is happening? I literally was baffled when I heard this. I was like, huh? I was confused. So I went onto the Blizzard website and, you know, let's take a look here, right? And I'm looking, and it's a pirate-based Battle Royale. It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with SOD, but you get like some rewards for like Dragonflight or whatever, retail, and you get some rewards, classic-based rewards like a pet and a mount and something like that. I think they were talking about, but I need to watch these videos because I need to react to them with you, because I'm a little lost in the sauce of what's totally going on here. I never expected this, and now this is what I was talking about in my season discovery videos. At the end of the day, I really like when Blizzard tries new things out, because this can be something new, that's new and sticks, and hopefully it does. Or this can be something new and totally takes a deep shit and it's just trash. Now, whether people wanted this or not, that's, hearsay or they say, but at the end of the day, I gotta give credit to Blizzard for at least trying something new. Now, do I wish they kept trying more new things out in Season of Discovery and improving on a lot of QOL, quality of life, QOL things over there? That's my wish, but wishes don't always come true. However, I want to react to these two trailers with you, because it seems like this pirate-based Battle Royale is in Arathi Highlands. It seems like there's a backdrop here with tons of adventures, new abilities, new UI system, to basically mess around with. And it's going to be an optional thing from a selection screen where you don't log into, Dragonflight. You would have it on another screen, and you can invite people to the lobby, some shit like that. It's basically what they're getting at from what I was skimming through. And you can upgrade your spells and abilities to different ranks and everything. Everybody can have all different types of spells and abilities, totally different from what normal WoW is, right? So this is its own unique game, its own unique mode. And I'm really curious to see what they have to offer. I mean, it kind of looks cool, I'm not going to lie. It's definitely something different from WoW that I've ever seen before, ever, in my life. So, let's do us a favor. Editor, pause the Witcher music, even though it's very beautiful. I love it indeed. And let's get into the Plunderstorm launch trailer.
Ahoy there! Hope you're ready for a bit of plundering fun. All hands on deck.
March 19th, which is today, guys.
Time to see what ye's sea dogs are made of.
Okay. What the hell am I seeing?
There be treasure.
It's not gameplay, it's just mainly the cinematics. Good old Stitches. Okay.
The plundering adventures
All right.
to begin.
All right. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That was like my favorite part of the whole trailer. Hold on, can we get back to that real quick? Wait. Okay, wow, what are we doing here? We're doing some GTA style. We at the GTA club with this? Okay, this dude knows how to party. I like this guy right here, by the way. Tell him to lock it in. This guy's good. This guy's invited to the Tele Barbecue for sure. However, let's go into more of the dev interview because I'm curious to see what they have to say about everything, what their thoughts, and you know, go from there. We'll react to and give you my opinions after we watch this together. Hopefully, it's not too loud for you guys. Is that good volume? Let me know in the comments. If not, I can put it up all the way. I think right there.
Hey everyone, welcome to WoWcast. We have a very exciting topic today, and with me I have two special guests.
Hi, I'm Orlando Salvatore. I'm a lead software engineer on WoW.
Hi, Bethany. Happy to be here. I'm Jeremy Fiesel. I'm Associate Game Director on WoW.
So, what is that black flag on the roadmap for 2024?
So when we were thinking about what we wanted to deliver to the players in 2024, what we ended up landing on was that we wanted to do something a little bit different than the things that we did previously in Dragonflight. So that's what we're here to talk about today. It's a brand new event, and we're calling it Plunderstorm. It is a pirate-themed Battle Royale-inspired event that takes place entirely
shit, a
within
little
World
double
of
hop
Warcraft
action?
and is available
What the
for all
fuck?
active WoW subscribers. All that said, what do we feel like is like the 3 sentences that encapsulates the coolest parts about it?
So, Plunderstorm is World of Warcraft's take on a battle royale. It's an action-oriented game.
I like that we're
lets you
seeing a little bit
customize
more
your build
gameplay in
and
this
basically
footage here.
class
This
every single match.
actually
You'll
looks
be
a
able
little
to
bit more
collect
cooler, to be
abilities
honest.
through
I'm
chests
not gonna hate on
and
it.
by killing monsters, even killing other players, all while trying to avoid a collapsing storm that is pushing players together. Whoever is the last team standing ends up winning. And you don't need to go through a quest line, you don't need to go through any previous content to be able to access this. This is immediately accessible for anybody who's an active WoW player.
We
Okay.
expect even the most casual player to be getting tons of plunder.
So
and tons
anybody
of
can play
rewards
this.
every day.
It's just a
Maybe
side
say that
mode.
The first minute or two are really a little bit more on the PvE side of things, where you're out fighting monsters, you're collecting a new set of abilities, and there isn't a huge amount of PvP combat until later on in the match. And I think it's important that that's like the core of the game.
What was
is
that?
the
What was that one
plundering,
battle
getting out
royale?
and collecting chests and collecting
Spell
items.
break
You don't
or
have to
something
be
like
the
that? It
last
didn't do
person
too well,
standing
but
on
like
the
you
map
collected
in order to
different
get all those
items to like
rewards.
get new
Even just by
abilities,
dropping
and you
into the
use
map
those
and
abilities.
completing
You kind of
your
like
side
everybody was
quests,
like
it gives
basically
you
their
a
own
bunch of
avatar.
rewards just for doing
Kind of reminds me of
individual
that a
things
little
that
bit
you
for
do
just
for the first
the
couple
way he
minutes.
said that.
And so no matter what, you should exit that map with a bunch of plunder, even if you're not the last person standing. So as we were thinking about what the best framework for this would be, it just came to us that, hey, it should actually be an event that feels like it's a little bit outside of the main system. So we've talked and we riffed about, hey, what would be the best theme for an event like that? We landed on pirates.
Who doesn't love pirates?
Because who doesn't like
Everyone
pirates?
likes
It's a
pirates.
fun theme.
Nothing
But
wrong
also
with
there's all
that.
these different pirate crews around Azeroth, and you've got to ask yourself the question, if you're not the hero of Azeroth, what are you doing on a day-to-day basis?
Drinking,
we're
chilling,
gonna actually
killing,
track
the
some of our
usual.
civilian
That's what we're
NPC
doing.
friends and play as those characters as one of the pirate crews within Azeroth that isn't the hero of Azeroth. All of that came together to give us this theme of Kegleg's crew and the pirate crew, plundering these relics that are being transported across the Highlands.
What will players see when they jump into this new event?
When players enter this new event, they're going to notice that a lot of their core things that they're used
Oh, this is
to
very
in World of
interactive,
Warcraft
dude.
are different. When they get into the main menu, they'll have a brand new option available to them, which is the Plunderstorm button.
This is the menu
They
theme I
click
was
on that,
talking
that takes
about.
them to a separate menu, which shows their character and their
Solos
friends,
and
and they'll be able
duos
to invite players to their party
from
all
the
through
friend
the
list.
main menu. Normally, you need to go into the game to invite another player into your party, but through Plunderstorm, you're actually inviting them through the main menu.
Oh, and then just go in
or
there
if you want to
together?
go in solo, you queue up, load into a match. When you load into a match, you'll notice that you're invited into a pre-game lobby area where you're able to try out new abilities and try different mechanics that exist within Plunderstorm.
So one of the coolest things about designing Plunderstorm has been just figuring out where we can break the rules in World of Warcraft. TLDR, when you're thinking about changing up things that dramatically, it no longer made a huge amount of sense for your main character and everything associated with that character, all of your armor sets and all of the weapons and everything that you've collected over the years and your battle pets and your 36 different abilities doesn't necessarily translate directly into this game mode. We wanted to start fresh.
So it's
and do
fresh, yeah.
crazy
New
abilities.
stuff.
So, as Jeremy mentioned, there's going to be brand new abilities that normally you wouldn't see on classes or characters in there. Because when you're thinking about developing a warrior ability, you want it to feel
Okay.
more warrior-esque. Or you're developing a mage ability, you want it to feel mage-esque. Well,
Yeah.
this, you don't have a class. You're actually going to be building a brand new kit every single time you're going into a match. And you're
Oh,
building
more
it very
gameplay.
match to match
Oh,
because
what
it
is
all
this
depends on what
UI?
drops for you in the match. Even things like auto attack doesn't work like how it works normally in WoW. It's going to be an active
Dude,
ability that
what?
you're constantly using to attack enemies. One thing that's just
I'm not gonna lie.
into your experience is that you
Hold
have
on,
a
let me
health pot that's
just to
always
turn the
consistent.
captions off real
And-
quick. The UI, it gives really like the bottom section. Is it just me? But it gives like mobile game vibes. I don't know why I can't get my head around it. It's giving me like Raid Shadow Legend vibe for a second. I don't know why, but I do appreciate them going with something that is completely different we've ever seen before, as far as WoW goes. Traditionally the devs are right, like we build our characters from the ground up, and we are just working with building and through our talent system and traditional WoW or even retail WoW. That's always been like the same with building your character from the ground up, talent points, whatever. But this is completely new. I can't hate on this.
We've slimmed down the UI.
I can't hate on something I
compared
don't
to
know
what
anything
Warcraft
about,
is. You may be used to the 12 buttons on your main action bar, and then you have a bunch of other action bars
Yes.
you can enable. Well, this actually only has 7 total
Yeah.
buttons that you can press on.
It's
the
very
action bar.
simple.
When you loot an item, it doesn't go to your bag. You don't have a separate frame that you're opening. Everything gets put directly onto your action bars, and then from there, that's also your spells. So you're able to cast spells,
That looks
drop
nuts.
abilities, pick up abilities, all to one singular action bar without needing to manage anything else. So we've really streamlined and simplified.
Wow,
the
this looks
experience.
wild,
That
kind
whole
of,
thing,
dude.
I think, ends up feeling just wildly different than the way World of Warcraft plays right now.
To be honest, I would try this out,
But you're
just for
grabbing
shits
your
and
abilities
giggles
from the
on
ground
stream.
and then putting them on your
I'd
bar.
try
You
this
can
out.
swap the 4 different abilities
how it
as you
is.
find new and cool things, or that you find certain synergies that work really well together. And then there's different rarities to the abilities too, so you can get everything from uncommon, rare, all the way up to epic
rare
levels
to your
of these
epic and
abilities.
higher
You get
level.
higher level abilities as you
Dude,
progress
this is
in the match.
given-
But you
yeah,
may
it's
also just
given,
get
like,
one really early in the match.
Spellbreaker,
Get super
if
lucked out,
that's
and
what
you
the
get
name of that-
epic fire whirl
of
right
that,
at the very beginning, and then
Battle
you can go
Royale
and wreck
was.
some people.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I think that makes it super replayable. Not only do you get a kit of abilities that
Like,
are
not
always
as
gonna
crazy
feel
where you can
different
jump in
every
the air
match,
and
but
spellbreak and do
also
all this nuts
how
stuff,
the
but
power curve changes.
some
is
of this
also
stuff
gonna
looks
feel
pretty nutty.
different every match too.
Yeah, we've
I don't even know if
experimented
that's the
around with
name
a
of that
lot
game. I
different
just remember
spells
playing
and
that with my friend.
abilities. Things that normally we couldn't do in World of Warcraft, and that's intentional as well. We want to make sure that when we're coming up with these brand new abilities, that they feel fresh, they feel awesome to press. It's not just about the min-max, but sometimes it's about the impact, oh man, I'm using an ability and this is just the most awesome ability I've ever seen. That's the type of stuff we want to inspire players to kind of jump into the next match and find even more cool stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
And you
pretty
can
sick.
strategize.
I
One of
like
the reasons
that.
why I like playing duos.
People
is
like
because
seeing
it almost
flashy
feels like you
shit,
get twice as
people
many
like seeing
abilities,
cool
and
stuff.
You can strategize. You're going to be the fire pirate, and I'm going to be the Arcanosphere pirate.
So do solo players and duo players play together?
So the way it works is we have all duos in a match and all solos in a match. Duos, you can also, pre-form a party with a friend
Yeah.
and be able to get into the match with them as well.
I think
Okay,
that
so it's
it
duo
would
versus
end up
duo
being
queue,
a little
solo
unfair
versus
to
solo
have
queue.
solo players on the battlefield with duo players because
Yeah.
duo players are coordinating. They're coordinating their spells and abilities. We made it really easy to use the ping system in game so that it's really
Wow.
easy for you to communicate even if you're
What?
not talking with your partner.
A
So
ping
we don't have an
system?
advantage, and we wouldn't want to disadvantage our solo player like that.
Yeah,
I think
what?
the duos also
What?
have the revive mechanic too, which is super cool, especially
We
if
got
you're a
battlefield
player that
pinging?
dies first, like I tend to.
Me too.
Medic!
We shouldn't be
I
on
need-
the team with
Medic, throw me some heals.
That would be good.
Where's the support at?
So if your partner dies, you are able to revive them, but you're not reviving them the normal way you would revive a player in WoW. So you don't need to press any extra buttons
Okay.
or collect any spells or items that do this. This is actually just something that is kind of baked into the experience. That if you die, you'll have a ring around you. Your partner can stand on you, and then you'll get revived and able to play the game again. Normally
Wow.
in World of Warcraft, when your character dies, you're looking at your character's corpse and seeing a release button on there. Well, with Plunderstorm, we knew that you wouldn't be able to release. So what are you going to be doing, looking at your corpse the whole time? Well, the engineers, got together and they decided, hey, let's add spectating mode. to this. So once
Oh.
you die, you can actually spectate your teammate until you're either revived
Cool.
or unfortunately you're eliminated. And then once your team
We're
is eliminated,
basically
you can spectate
esports
everybody
commentators.
on the entire map.
Interesting.
So we want
All
to really
right.
make sure that we're kind of introducing new things.
Bro, I would talk so
in
much shit as
WoW
a
that normally
commentator
wouldn't
during
exist
these
in,
matches.
Dragon Age or
I think I'd do
Classic
good
or
at it.
other
I'd talk
iterations
so
of
much shit.
and
It'd be
make it pretty
phenomenal.
unique to Plunderstorm.
Oh,
The
he
other
just
thing
busted
that
his
we have
ass
worked
off
the
the
rules on,
fucking
too,
top floor.
which was
Over the
there's no
top
fall
ropes.
damage.
Ah.
And everyone can double jump.
Everyone can double jump.
Double
And
jump.
people
Everyone
think
gets
that
double
we're
jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
These are things that we can't do in World.
Everyone gets it.
And that's intentional.
Your
because
mom,
that's
your
built around
dad,
a very
everyone
different
gets it.
experience. But here we said, well, we
Little
want
Johnny,
WoW's
he gets
combat,
it too.
but we want to change up how you interact with WoW's combat. And we wanted to not only make it different for fighting other players, but also fighting monsters. All the monsters
Wow.
have a different type of abilities that they're going to be able to attack you with. These aren't your normal just auto attack abilities whenever a mob gets on you. These are going to be actually telegraphed abilities that you're going
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I like the way it looks, man. The more and more I keep looking at it,
Okay.
So there's actual mechanics.
it looks nice on
to
the
all of
eyes.
the monsters that are in the match as well.
Like everything has become kind of more action-oriented combat. And
Looks-
it's one
it
of the
looks
things we
pretty
can accomplish
interesting.
when it's all encapsulated within.
Captured my interest.
On top of that, I think a really cool part of this mode is that there's multiple layers of how you play it. So there's not only the spell acquisition, which we talked about, but also you're leveling through this experience as well. You're getting more health, and you want to get that so that you hopefully by the end of the match have enough level under your belt and enough items under your belt that you can come out on top.
I want
Kegs,
to know
legs,
what
crew.
rewards can I get from Plunderstorm, because I'm a huge collector and there's got to be something cool. It's plunder after all.
Oh yeah, no, we've got a ton of rewards, a ton of
Couple.
intentionally pirate-themed rewards coming your way in Plunderstorm. There's
cool.
40 renown levels that you can get with Keg Legs Crew, which seems like a lot, but you're going to zip through them pretty quickly. We want this to feel super, super rewarding, so expect to get a renown level, every 4 or 5 matches.
Dude, to be
at least a
honest,
renown level a day for even your casual.
if they
gamer.
do this
Every
right,
renown level that you level up has a reward.
this could be a
associated with it.
legitimate battle royale.
Everything that you unlock in
Like
this
its own
mode
game.
is also going to unlock in your
be
transmog
even
set
$1.50
for
here.
all of your main World of Warcraft characters. And then there's a couple of classic rewards in there as well if you're a World of Warcraft
Oh, that's
classic
what they're
player,
talking
you can
about.
get
The
pet
class
and
rewards I was
outfits.
mentioning earlier.
Is there anything you're doing to
Interesting.
make Plunderstorm fair for all players?
One of the things we started discussing early on was whether or not we would support add-ons or try to put the majority of the information players were looking for in the game world and in the mode.
Yeah,
Talk
you
about
know, World of Warcraft
add-ons.
players are some of the smartest players in the world, and we're.
I wouldn't say
super
the
excited
smartest.
for
Settle
our players to
down.
check this out.
They're
One
all
thing that
right,
we knew, though,
but
is
not
that
the
we wanted a level
smartest.
playing field for
Whoa.
our players to be able to play with.
All right.
Third-party add-ons are awesome, and they're super
We're
cool
okay, I would
to
say.
see, and what the community comes up with is amazing. But for this, we really wanted everybody to have the same exact experience, which also made it challenging to make the
No
event
add-ons?
as well, because we need to make everything super obvious.
No
Whether you're
add-ons?
casting spells or you're attacking enemies, those things.
Is Blizzard taking
you know,
a rare
We
W?
won't have any assistance from any other add-ons, so we need to make the game really streamlined and
No add-ons?
approachable in that way.
We've really spent extra time
So
iterating
no
on the UI
add-ons?
and the UX, the visual effects in game.
So just
to make
sticking to the
everything
UI,
really
sticking to
possible.
the guns, no
Is Plunderstorm a
add-ons.
recurring event?
We're really looking forward to seeing what players
That's
think of
crazy.
this event. It's a brand new thing for us. It's super unique and cool and different.
Blizzard's saying we're
And
doing
depending
our
on
own
player
shit.
feedback, we
I
will
kinda
see
like
what
that.
the future of Plunderstorm looks like. We would love to bring it back in some form. If you like Plunderstorm, please get on the forums, please get on social media. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you would like to
This
see
dude
in
smoked a
future
joint
iterations of
earlier.
it.
This
I
dude
think
over here.
importantly,
Hold
now that
on.
we've got all
That-
this great
that guy right
backbone
there.
tech set up
Not
for
this dude.
creating these sort of in-game
The dude
events,
talking.
We can definitely
He's
look
way
forward
too
to
happy.
making more in
He's
the
too
future. So
excited.
let us know what you think.
Or this dude, no, he looks
Feedback
smacked
is super
too. He could be
important for
smacked.
us. That's actually something that we take very seriously, not only externally but also internally. And we want to make sure this is a fun experience. So just like Jeremy said, get on the forums, get on social media. Let us know what you think.
They seem
I
excited.
am so excited to play Plunderstorm, and I'm sure all of you are as well. Thank you so much for joining me.
Very cool.
Thanks, Bethany. It was
Very
great to
interesting.
be here, and we will see you in the Plunderstorm.
Oh my god.
Very cool.
See you guys next time.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, let's talk about what we saw as of today. I actually am pretty happy. I would say not super excited, but intrigued more than anything. It sparked my interest to want to try Plunderstorm out. Now, as a former Battle Royale gamer, where I used to play a lot of Battle Royales, like H1Z1, PUBG, Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, COD, Blackout, if you guys remember that. There's a lot of BRs that I used to play. However, something like this is interesting. and fresh, and I got to give credit where credit is due. Now, I'm not saying that, they shouldn't focus on. I had a little fur right there. What's going on, editor? You setting up my glasses? You better lock it in. However, I'm not saying that this is the most groundbreaking idea that has ever came upon, gaming. But I do think this is a risk that Blizzard is trying, and they're giving it a shot, and I got to give credit where credit is due for that. Because at the end of the day, when a big company or a small company tries something that is out their, particular comfort zone, and it's out their curriculum, and this is not part of their normal algorithm of just doing specifically World of Warcraft Dragonflight on to the next expansion, War Within, whatever after that, this is definitely, high risk, high reward, because you can have the community like this game and it brings you massive amount of new people from all different types of genres of gaming, or you can have the community hate this game and it is a downfall of further Blizzard innovative ideas. And you got to understand that when it comes to the World of Warcraft community, especially the forum posts, we have a lot of toxic people. It is insane, but there are people that do dislike things for good reasoning. It's completely normal to not like something if it's not a good product. For example, look what happened recently with the Battlefront stuff. If you guys are any Star Wars Battlefront fans, then you saw what happened with the Classic Collection or whatever they just did. EA shit the bed with that completely. A game that was beautiful in our childhoods and destroyed it. So not good example. But when it comes to Plunderstorm, it looks something that is fresh. It looks something that is, unique for Blizzard to try out. And I'm not saying it, Battle Royales are completely unique, but a World of Warcraft one sounds kind of fucking cool. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I wouldn't want to try it out and give it a shot. Now, do I wish their attention was more focused to Season of Discovery? Fuck yeah, of course. I want innovative ideas for SOD. I don't want just things just straight ripped from retail. Do I think it's cool that they're taking things from retail or past expansions and, heroic dungeons, runes that we've seen already before on, classes and other expansions? Yeah, I don't mind that. But do I 100% want that? And that answer is simply a no. I want to see cool, fresh ideas within SOD, such as, new PvP battlegrounds, newer raids that we've never seen before, have their, very creative, passionate devs that actually genuinely care about the game and want to take the direction of SOD in a way that we've never seen it before. That's the stuff I'm very, eager for and itching for. Whatever they want to do with SOD as far as innovation, as long as it's something new, is what I'm looking forward to. And whether it's good or bad, at least it's something they are trying, and that's something I can respect. And as a community, we can comment on that and give them feedback, and as regards to the results, just as the same as the feedback on Plunderstorm and what we're going to do with this. But overall, not going to hate, because we can't hate on it. It just dropped. So maybe I'll play it on stream. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet, but I'm looking forward to the future of overall World of Warcraft in general. I think the future, it's not dark, it's not super bright, but maybe there's hope. And I'll leave it at that. Leave your comments below. And as always, Papatello, bringing you the news as much as I can, all the time, every time, and on time. And I try to keep it chill, keep it thrill with you. Much love, amigos. I'll catch you in the next one. And in the next video, we're going to be going over a lot of stuff that we saw with Agron on Twitter. We're going to be going over a lot of stuff as far as they're focused mainly on, Cataclysm and their team, which they believe they made some comments about being, a smaller team working on SOD, and how they had, been a little quiet lately as far as, their answers on Twitter and stuff like that. But that's about it. It's fine. We'll go over that video next time. That's just a little sneak peek. I ain't saying nothing else. Lock it in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Editor, you did a good job today. You know what? We might take you out for some pancakes. You want pancakes? I'll kill you again. Get that guy. See ya.
If you wanna dance tonight, if you wanna dance.